because it's quite complicated and it takes quite a long time. And I'm going to play some of it for you now. I'm going to play some more saxophone. We're going to have a bit of a thingy. It's me, Keek Craft, sub Ed. What's up, that real Keek? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. How is you? Hope you guys are all good. This is going to be our last little jam. We're going to play a bit of thingy. Out of curiosity, how does requesting song works? So, in these streams, Akira, people put songs in the queue for us to listen to. And we listen to them and talk about them, and anyone can then listen to them again from the Discord. In my personal practice streams, we use song requests, and I just play over them, or I practice over them. It generally happens about in the middle of the stream. We'll do a bit of building, do a bit of playing, then we'll have a number of songs, links that we'll listen to, and then we'll do another build. Play PewDiePie's song, Congratulations. I don't know what that is, that real Keek. But if you'd like to put it in the queue, then maybe we'll have a chance to look at it. We're nearly done, Duff. Oh, go for it, man. 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 So this is a tune about a place in London called Peckham Rye. Now if you've been to Peckham Rye, you probably got there on the overground. Because a couple of years ago, they put in a new train line. That's 2 stops to the city. Which is super convenient if you happen to work in Canary Wharf on, £300,000 a year as a banker. Which is super convenient if you've just bought a house in Peckham Rye. Because you bought your house for maybe, £200,000? Because, that's what people from Peckham Rye need to spend on a house. But now you're at a prime commute point to the middle of the city, and your house was 200,000. Then it was 300,000. Then it was 400,000. 6 months later, it was 500,000. 3 months later, it was 600,000. Then someone made an offer for 700,000, but you thought, nah, maybe I can get 800,000. And all of a sudden, what do you know? They go for £1 million. And now, you're from Peckham Rye. Your parents bought a house there back in the 80s. Can you buy a house? Not a fucking chance. You're a nurse? Can you buy a house? Not a fucking chance. You're a bus driver? Can you buy a house? Not a fucking chance. You're a head teacher in a school? Can you buy a house in Peckham Rye? Not a fucking chance. Cause of regeneration, guys. Because I'll give you a clue. The tide that lifts all boats is a lie. The tide that lifts all boats. Left behind, left behind, left behind. By the tide that lifts all boats we have been. Left behind, left behind, left behind. By the tide that lifts all boats we have been. Left behind, left behind, left behind. By the tide that lifts all boats we have been. Left behind. Because regeneration is a lovely word if you're a property developer. When the drinks triple in price and the houses quintuple in price, you're left with a situation, a really bad one, where people can't afford to eat at the restaurants they work at. People can't afford to drink at the bars they work at. People can't afford to send their kids to the schools they work at. Because life is so much more expensive. House prices go up, 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 up. Term suspension. Do you have access to her Discord? Otherwise, whisper me and I can explain what I know. Why did Sarah get suspended temporarily? What? What happened? This is slam poetry to the max. This is libertarian socialism. Trying to start a revolution through music. Taking a leaf out of Fela Kuti's book. But guys, don't worry, we're not going to run for Prime Minister. Fuck that shit. I dip my toes in politics to try and get musicians paid. Guys, everything I have done in the past 8 years trying to get musicians paid. We started night after night to get bands paid. We started a music school to get bands paid. We ran and got elected branch secretary of our local political party, went to the executive committee with a plan for a network of music nights around the borough. Why? To get bands paid. Because if you don't pay musicians to be musicians, music dies. And you don't get people making the kind of sounds you can only make when you dedicate your life to something. And maybe I've dedicated my life to saxophone. I'm still not nearly there, but I'll play some for you. Thank you for the lick. And if these days you go to Peckham and you look up in the sky, you see a symbol of what London has become. You see a building called the Shard. That's the tallest building in Europe. You can see it from everywhere in London. It costs £25 to get to the top. Now, if you're on minimum wage working in a bar, that's 7 hours work. 7? No, 4. No, 5. 5 hours work just to see down from the big building that dominates the skyline, and that's where this song is about. This tune is called Peckham. And as with Afrobeat, it starts with a long warm up and a bit of a jam before it gets to the main gist of it. And I'm gonna play it for you now. Splits the sky, crown of fire. Floating oil, built of steel. Greed and light stand overwatch on Peckham Run, on Peckham Run, Peckham Run. City tower splits the sky, cloud of fire floating high, built of steel, greed and lies, stands overwatch on Peckham Ride. Now some will prosper as prices rise, rising water, clouded skies. Look, you see here, explain why. By the time that lives all boats, we have been left behind, left behind, left behind. 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 By the crowd that lives all boats, we have been left behind, left behind, left behind. Left behind, left behind, left behind. Left behind, left behind, left behind. By the crowd that lives so close, we have been. Because there was a man in the UK who came to power on the idea of this tide that lifts all boats. Trickle down economics. War in Iraq. Privatization of hospitals. All with a smiling face. Fuck society with a grin. And that's what politics became. That's when I was growing up. That's what politics was, man. It was slick suits and business-friendly ideas. People? What about people? Fuck the people. They didn't say that, did they? They didn't need to. They sold us out. They They sold you and me out for $1. And now what do? They get big old speaking fees. If you're wondering who I'm talking about Tony goddamn Blair. Margaret Thatcher's greatest success. Thanks a lot, Madge. We owe you one. George Bush's little lapdog taking us to war in Iraq when he knew it was false. He knew it was bullshit. He knew Saddam had no WMDs. Now, don't get me wrong, Saddam Hussein was a fucking despicable man. But he didn't have any weapons of mass destruction, and that is why we went to war, and that was a lie, and that was why the Middle East is the place it is today. War after war after war after war after war after war. Are we going to go to war in Iran? I wonder. If you have any power, if you have any say, no more war. No more war to enrich the few at the cost of the many, paid for by your taxes and my taxes. Because what's more expensive, building a bomb to blow shit up, or planting a tree, or giving a kid a book, or giving a family a working toilet, or maybe taking lead out of the public drinking water? Maybe, just maybe. Instead of fucking killing people on the side of the world, maybe we should make sure that the water people can drink is safe. That schools are adequately funded, that teachers don't have to buy books for their kid, that teachers don't have to buy food for their students. Because if you've ever tried to teach a hungry kid, you know that it doesn't work. Absinthium PT, but don't worry guys, because there is hope. Because all them people what been left behind, we're starting to figure it out and rise up and realize that the difference is not right and left. Nah. Left, right, we're two sides of the same coin. The difference is good faith versus bad faith. Cunts who want to fuck everyone for money versus people who just want to get on with their lives. Like the people in Peckham, who aren't going to have a chance to live there much longer because they can't afford to. And it makes me right angry. Let me tell you a story, because foxes take 10 tons a day while Billy Hill and Paddy play F-O-B-T with all those left to stay as Peckham rises. So my dear friends, I may have got a bit ranty and political, I don't know, that didn't scare anyone off. Music cannot happen unless musicians get paid. Musicians can't get paid unless people are happy and have enough money to go out for a bit of a boogie on a Friday night. And maybe get a drink or two, you know? And when the drinks are £6 a piece, as they are now in Peckham Rye, nurses don't come out for a drink. Doctors don't come out for a drink. Bus drivers don't come out for a drink. Care workers don't come out for a drink. Shopkeepers don't come out for a drink. They stay in. And as long as people stay in, they're not together. And we want to change that. We want to give our community music. We want to give them music in the parks. We want to give them music in the schools. We want to give them music everywhere. And I want you to tell everybody, because it's not just me. And teachers, let's not forget teachers, Elena. Absolutely. Teachers don't. Well, to be honest, teachers always go out for a drink because they bloody well have to. Because if you're under-resourced in schools, then you get to the end of the week, you need a fucking drink. So teachers will always go out drinking. They'll just find the places they can go. Other people stay at home with a tin. And guys, it's not just me. This is the new future of the music industry. No middlemen, no capitalists, no people taking money and keeping it for themselves and advertising budgets while telling you it's going to musicians. No, it's money directly to musicians. That's what happened, man. This is the future of the music industry. And I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you to ask me, what's the favor? You ready? Ask me. What's the favor? When you ask me, what's the favor, Ed? What's the favor? I'm glad you asked, Elena. I want you guys to go and tell one person if you can, about Twitch music, that they can have a direct relationship and interaction with people making music and help them do that. I want you guys to each go tell one person, if you can. Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your brother, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's your father. Now don't tell them about me. Don't say, oh, this guy Ed is on Twitch. No. Don't bring him to my channel. Take him somewhere else. We're cool, guys, we're cool. I want you to tell them that there are amazing musicians and they can go find their own. And they can find a musician who will play exactly the music they want to hear. And that musician will love them so much just for listening. That's the thing, guys, just for listening. We want to eat, that's it. So remember, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, how many bodies? Everybody. Start with one, we're going to tell everybody. How many bodies? Everybody. I said, how many bodies? Everybody. I said, how many bodies, guys? Everybody. How many bodies? You said, everybody. Ha! How many bodies? Everybody. Tell your mother, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your father. We're rebuilding the music industry on Twitch. A music industry by and for musicians and audiences. How many bodies? Why don't you tell everybody? If you can get one person to just find one musician they like on Twitch, then you have made the word better place. Like I say, doesn't need to be me. Bring him here if you want. I'd be delighted, but it doesn't have to be me because we are in this together. I said, how many bodies? Everybody. How many bodies? Everybody. How many bodies? Everybody. Let's do it. How many bodies? Everybody. 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 How many bodies? Oh, yeah. Everybody. Everybody. By the time that love so close we have been. Everybody. By the time that lives so close we have been. Left behind. How many bodies? Everybody. Left behind, no more. By the time that lives so close we have been. Left behind, no more. We are the time that lives so close. We are the time that lives so close. We have been left behind, no more. We are the time that lives so close, yeah. We are the time that lives so close, no more will we be left behind. By the time that lives so close, we have been left behind. By the time that lives so close, no more left behind. By the time that lives so close, we have been left behind. Left behind, no more. We are
have been left behind, left behind, left behind. Left behind, left behind, left behind. Left behind, left behind, left behind. By the time that lives so close we have been. By the time that lives so close we have been. Left behind, left behind, left behind. Left behind, left behind, left behind. Left behind, left behind, left behind. By the time that lives so close we will be left behind no more. Left behind no more. Left behind no more. By the time that lives so close, 'cause we are left behind no more. Left behind no more. Left behind we are. The time that lives so close, yes we are. Left behind, left behind no more. Left behind, left behind no more. Left behind, left behind no more. We are the time that lives so close, yes we are. Left behind, left behind no more. Left behind, left behind no more. Left behind, left behind no more. 'Cause the time that lives so close, so we are.
So I hope you've enjoyed my little story. It's a true story. Some of it may not have happened yet, because this tide is still rising, and you guys can help. But tell them how many are these? Everybody. Tell your father, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your mother, we're coming for you, capitalists. We musicians are taking the power back. And they're not going to realize till it's too late, guys. Because they don't give a shit about you or me. You think the shareholders of fucking Universal Music give two fucks whether 8-year-olds in Thornton Heath get music played, get access to instruments? Do they bollocks? But you do, and I do, and now it's our turn. It's our turn. No more fucking about. It sounds like this. Darth, you're not a capitalist, mate. You don't own a factory. You're not making money out of money at the expense of people. Anarcho-capitalists are not crypto-capitalists. Let's have a chat about another time. I'm a libertarian socialist. I believe in power to the people, freedom, openness, transparency, accountability. Now, you might think that socialism means someone in the middle making all the decisions. That's absolute nonsense. That may be what it meant 150 years ago, but probably not even then. So guys, if you want to chat politics, come at me, bro. Come and chat another time. I would love to discuss what you think, what you believe. I've told you a bit about what I think, and that is the end of the stream. So, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. If you would like to see it again, please drop us a follow if you haven't already. If you're not already following. and I will love to see you another time. Big up to everyone who made our stream what it was today. Thank you very much to Elena Fonolena for the host. You're a legend, Dave. Thank you, 3D Code Warrior, for the bits. You're a legend, Dave. Thank you, Jet Photo, for the follow and the sub. You're a legend, Dave. As are you, Dinner Thief 1. You're a legend, Dave. Thank you, Code Warrior, for gifting that sub to Warwick. You're a legend, Dave. Thank you, Akira, for the follow. I like the gaps in your name. You're a legend, Dave. Billy Rivers, thank you for the follow. Timeless Dota, thank you for the follow. Six Lord 6, Upper Fist 6, thank you for the follow. You are legends, Dave. Thank you, Marty and Screech. You're both legends, Dave. You're a legend, Dave. Is it a Flight of the Conchords tune? Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. My wife would like to use your toilet, Dave. You're my wife now. Jazzmaz88, thank you for the follow. You are a legend, Dave. Chocolate Chip, thank you for the bits. How's your cousin? Well, my cousin's fine. John's fine, Adam's fine, Will's fine, Kate's fine, Jess is fine, Emily's fine, Finn's fine, Cormac's fine. You know, I mean, they're fine as anyone can be in this world. Because the world, I'm not even joking, guys, the world is proper fucked. And there are people with lots and lots of money and power who really want us to not agree on things. And all you can do if you want to fight that, find someone you disagree with. Try and understand their point of view. Because people are not evil. People are not angry. People are not, people are not dickheads. They're kind. They're generous. They're intelligent. And they might be a bit scared. And you guys know what it's like when you're scared. For yourself, for others, you react strongly. You can react in a way that isn't your normal you. And everyone's a bit scared at the moment because no one quite knows what's going to happen. But I'm not afraid. Well, I never heard another point of view. Darth, let's talk about it. I'd love to discuss it with you at length at another point, but it's now 4:30 in the morning, guys. Been streaming for 4 hours, second stream of the day, and I am done! I've had a lovely time with all you lovely, lovely people. Thank you so much. I've had so much fun! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid no more. I was afraid. Before Twitch, I was afraid. I was always afraid. My whole life was afraid. I panicked every month. Panicked every morning. And now I still panic in the mornings, but now I have my coffee and my thing that's definitely a thing I don't do because it's illegal in the UK, right? Guys, we're going to go raid Charlie. If he's there. Oh no, what's happening? No, he's not there. His stream's still up live. Who are we going to go raid? We're going to raid... Oh, look at it's Darth Revan is online. Hello, Darth Revan. Darth, we're not going to raid you today, I'm afraid. We'll raid you soon. But we're going to go raid... 6 hours almost. It's Lemon Agogo's birthday. In that case... Clearly, we're going to raid Lemon Agogo for her birthday party. Big up, everybody. Thank you so much. We're ready to pile in the chopper. Get in the chopper. It can take everybody. Here's our raid. Here's our non-sub raid. So copy the pasta. Pasta the copy. It was my pleasure. Thank you to all my mods. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Bunda for the stream, Ed, says Buttspot. Bunda to you too, Buttspot. You guys have been absolutely spectacular, and I'm having more and more fun every stream.